All right. What are 3 of your most positive characteristics?
Oh, bitch. I will say one of my positive characteristics is resilience. I do have, if you're not familiar with the game DBD, that is one of the perks. And I have a little plaque behind me. If you ever watch stream and like really look around in the background, she's right down there. That one resonates with me. I will say my loyalty game is crazy. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. I'm just kidding.
Crazy. Oh, so crazy is the third.
And I'm crazy, bitch. I'm crazy. I would also say I'm determined. Yep. Determination is crazy over here. If I want something, I'm gonna fight towards it. If I have a goal, I'm gonna smash it. If whatever I put myself to, I'm doing it. I'm not asking questions. I'm not doing a second route. I'm going straight, and we're gonna do it.
Yes.
Are you happy?
Currently or overall?
Why not both?
Yes and no. Doing stuff like this makes me happy. Hanging out with people like you makes me happy. Once it all gets shut off and I have to go back to my head, I'm not happy at all. Damn.
But like, why? Like, what about like? Because I know we've had this conversation before where, I mean, we kind of both know because we have the same kind of thing of like, we do something great and it's just not, we think it's not good enough. And like, I guess for you, where does that stem from?
Just never feeling good enough, I guess. Just never feeling like I make anyone proud, or like, I just never really had people to hype me up and like tell me I'm doing okay. So when I'm done with something like this or an event, I just go and like overthink it. Bad.
Oh, I know. I've been on one of those calls before. I've been there.
Yeah, it gets really bad. But I love what I do. After every time I do an event or something like this, I go reflect, and a lot of the times I'm not so nice, as you know, and I'll even like bring up like where I am in life and like being in my mid-30s doing this, and like just like as good as I'm doing, I'm like, this is what you're doing.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like this,
but I'm like,
oh my god.
I feel like I started so late in life. I feel like I wasted so much time, and that's literally where I always go, and it makes me like.
But that's so unfair to yourself, because like you find out that somebody like Oprah didn't become Oprah until like her mid-30s, late 30s. Like there are a lot of people who didn't make it until they got to like late 30s, almost 40s, damn near. Like I think it's that structure of being in society of like you have to achieve so much by this age, and if you haven't done that, you're a failure. And it's like I've had to combat that so much myself, because I'm like there's no rules. Like once, and I try to get my partner to understand this. It's like, because he struggles with this himself, but like for me, I operate and navigate the world in a way of like there are no rules. These are all made up rules that people have imposed on us. You don't have to.
I said what I said, but like I fully agree with what you're saying. It's just like finding that sweet spot of like applying it to myself. Like I will give that speech to somebody else and fully do the opposite. Does that make sense?
Oh no, I get it. Listen, I listen, as a girl who has been on that journey, and like it was hard. It was so hard. Like, but I got there, and I genuinely, now that I'm here, I try to spread this to as many people, the good gospel to as many people as I can. Like, baby, the moment you finally say, why do I care about the systems that are here in place to keep me from like being happy? Baby, once you let that go, let the system go, you are at so much peace.
Yeah.
I'm sending you back 5 years in time, and you can change whatever you want to, but I don't really give a fuck about that. What I want to know is what has gone so perfectly in the last 5 years. Do you want to make sure that stays the same?
Oh, you ate that. I would keep the way I went about Twitch the same. Twitch came at a time when I was losing my first dog, and it helped me through that a lot. Met iconic people, and then it just blossomed into what it is now, which is something I never thought was possible. Didn't know I wanted to do this. Didn't know I needed it.
Yeah, the community.
Did
the
not.
sense of
I
self.
need to say that again. Did not know I needed it. Like,
Yeah.
I would hope that stays the same. Everyone that's entered my life stays the same. The connections stay the same. I would even keep me working my fucking ass off the same.
Mm-hmm.
Going without sleep. Like, it's
Yeah.
all worth it. I love it all. I would hope and pray that all stays the same.
What's holding you back from being the person you want to be?
Okay. Not me getting chills. I think what holds me back is a lot of internal things. We know from previous episodes, there's trauma, there's anxiety, there's depression. I spilled a lot. So I think a lot of that, although it doesn't like hinder me because I'm able to do what I set out to do, a lot of it does hold me back to be the person I want to be, the person I'm going to be. I'll get there, but I'm taking the back roads. I'm taking the long scenic route.
You're taking a road trip through it.
Road trip in the
With a lot of
RV.
stops.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also have I'm very insecure, like very like what you see is what I want you to see.
Yeah.
On camera, like I'll move, I'll turn to the side, you'll see my neck fat, my fucking arms are big. Like I'm okay with that now, but like everything else that you can't see is just does not make me feel like I'm who I am. Wait, can I say that? That's kind of, is that too, I don't know.
No.
See, I think because I hold back so much, I don't even want to say that. And that's what
And that's
what this
and that's
episode's
what
about.
the question. Mhm.
Yes.
And that's what the question is about too. You're
I think
getting in your head.
yes, I think a lot of my insecurities, okay, let's be honest. Majority of my insecurities are body issue. I feel like I can't be who I want to be because I don't look a certain way. And I will say, however, I'm not the kind of person that sees other people and feels like, oh, why don't I
You
look
wanna
like
look like
them?
them.
Or I want to
Yeah.
look like them, or let's not lie. Like, looking good gets you where you want to go faster. And that's fine. That's okay.
As long as it's in certain people's eyes.
Yes. But yeah, I'm just very hard on myself. Very hard on myself. So I'm just, although I have that side of me that like, I'm 0 to 100 with certain things, events, this and that, it will take longer for me to accept the way I look and to get me on the main road to where I want to be.
Of course.
Like, it's no secret I'm not petite and this and that, but like I also feel like, well, y'all can't really see what I look like, so y'all can't clock anything. So I'm comfortable.
Right. I let you see what I want you to see.
Exactly. So I'm comfortable on here on the screen. But once it comes to you coming to TwitchCon, you want to come out? You know how many times Will Jenkins invite me out, and I'm like, and this bitch knows what I look like. I'm just so insecure that I'm not letting myself have these experiences. experiences of going to a TwitchCon and meeting everybody, not hanging out with real jinkies and having that friend I want over here on this side of the screen. Like,
Right.
it's just, it pisses me the fuck off, to be honest.
Do you consider me a sister?
You're so stupid.
You can say no. It's fine. All right, y'all. It's been so lovely. Thank you for having me. Chronicles episode 3 coming
No,
at you.
okay, one thing about me that I think is really clear is that I don't do anything I don't want to do. I don't say anything I don't want to say. I don't fuck with people I don't want to fuck with. I don't support people I don't want to support. I don't put on for other people at all. I don't give you time. I don't give you energy. I don't feed into shit if I just don't want anything to do with you. I think
That's
with
real.
you, all the above applies. No, I'm just kidding.
That's wild.
I immediately, and I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. It's literally instant. I will do a vibe check, and if you pass it, it's history. You pass that shit with flying colors. Like, when someone can give me the same energy, the same reads, the same love, the same support, like, you're forever, like, it's set. Sister
I think-
for life.
If you got to experience anything for the first time again, what would it be?
I'm going to be cringy, but I would love to. I would love to experience meeting Derek again.
That makes me so happy.
I wouldn't be even close to where I am in life right now without them. I could explain where I think I'd be, but it's not pretty. I'm very lucky to have met him, and it was perfect timing. It was a very, very special time in my life. It was the first time I felt seen, felt wanted, felt loved. Like, and it was also like I was terrified. I was terrified because everyone that's ever claimed they loved me or liked me or whatever disappeared.
Yeah.
Always. And this has been almost 11 years now.
Damn.
Yeah. And there's a lot of really good memories in that time that I would love to go back and just experience again. Now I'm sitting here thinking about so many memories.
I got you thinking, and that was the goal.
If you were to overhear someone say Ignacio was so mean, how would you respond?
I literally would probably stop dead in my tracks for a good second. Look at them. Bombastic side eye. And be like, I feel that you need to sit in the streams, see some events, see what he has to offer, and really get to know him. If you were to sit there, if you were to listen, if you were to get to know that there is that nice exterior, there is a person behind the hard exterior that he exudes, you will not think that he's.
What would you say if you overheard someone say Ignacio was so mean?
My first instinct would be you deserved it, but I would stop myself because I'm a Miss Congeniality kind of girl.
Please.
No, I first, like, all jokes aside, I would first look at myself like, why is this person comfortable enough to say that around me?
Ooh.
That would be my first instinct,
Oh, you devoured.
because that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, granted, like, if it came out, it would be also like, I would shut it down immediately. I'd be like, he's not mean. What's the context? And then I could probably help, navigate the conversation in a way to help them understand. because what I know about you, you're not outright just mean just to be mean. And I think people who don't understand your humor would think it's mean.
Right.
And so that could be the only, like, for me, that would be the only way I could be like, maybe that's what they mean. And then I'll try to, like, you know, correct course, be like, hey, what was the context? Like, what was the conversation? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, try to do my best to, like, help them understand, like, this probably wasn't what you think it was.
That's such a fluffy response.
What do you mean? That's me. Like, that's just me.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like, that's no, I've seen you do that.
right, because I think it's like I was saying earlier, like, the way I navigate life now, I just give people grace, like, because we all fall short. Like, all of us fall short in some way, shape, or form, in some capacity. We all fall short.
Agreed.
And the least thing that we can do is at least try to understand and, like, give grace and compassion first before we do our natural instinct of, like, well, bitch, let's fight. Like, right, like that. Like, I just think that's such a disservice to yourself.
What would you say if you overheard someone saying Ignacio was so mean?
Nod. Do you want more? No, but like,
Oh, that's so funny.
but also, now, this is the part where you can say you disagree. I feel like that's the brand you want to portray, though, is that you want to come off as this, like, kind of mean, kind of bitchy, shady queen, right? And, like,
No, not at all, but thanks.
but I feel like that's what it comes off as stream, right? That's, like, kind of the persona,
Oh, I got you.
right? So, like, if this was someone who did not know you and only knew through your stream, totally. But I don't think you're mean. I think you care a lot about everybody around you. And, like, you're honest. And I don't think that necessarily equates to mean.
Yeah.
But if we're talking purely Twitch persona, I would get it.
Okay.
Like I would
You're not
understand.
helping the cause.
I'm not, and I never will. Because
No,
you know
you-
what? At the
you
end
ate
of the
that.
day, I'm transitioning into a white woman, and when has a white woman ever helped anybody?
Very true. Very true. No, I never looked at it as it coming off or it being a persona, but I think you ate that.
I think we all have personas without realizing it. Like,
Yeah.
I like to imagine that I am, like, I guide myself with radical honesty, but I recognize I'm a different person, even slightly, on stream versus off stream.
Yeah.
Like, I have the same mannerisms, right? I still am the same person,
Yeah.
but it's the presentation of that person that varies.
Yeah. I guess. I like to think that, you know, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Like, I like to think that, and, like, even though I am pretty much what you see is what you get, I still, like, don't share a lot. I don't let people in. I this and that. Like, so yeah, I guess it is a persona.
I mean, for anybody at home watching, I'm one of the few people who's had the distinct pleasure of actually, like, meeting Ignacio in person. And it is, like, what you see is what you get, right? You are the same person. But there is, like, there's not a screen between us.
Yeah.
And that's really the only difference. I've met a lot of people that I've known through Twitch, right?
Yeah.
I was comfortable with you immediately because I was able to recognize who you were. Right? Like, it was the same person.
I just got chills.
Like, you're the same person.
I've been doing Twitch seriously for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And out of everything that I've accomplished, out of all the messages and all the outpouring of love and all the this and that and everything positive, my number one most favorite, like, comment was you saying that.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
No, because it really felt like, you know, like, we go through it behind, like,
Yeah.
this is a lot. It's a lot juggling friendship. It's a lot juggling even viewers, like, keeping up
Yeah.
and putting shit together, all the events we do. Like, it's just a lot. So, like, currently, full T, I'm going through, like, I'm recognizing that I'm not showing up a lot for friends.
Yeah.
And I never wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
So that's been very difficult to, like, have energy for them and have energy to create and put things together, and then have energy to be Ignacio like on this side.
Yeah.
It's difficult. So when you said that, I was like, okay, maybe I'm not coming off in these ways I don't want to come off as.
No, I think the struggle of showing up for other people is consistent on Twitch, right? I'd say there's about 10 to 15 people that I would say I know who are live right now. It's not easy to show up for 10 to 15 people at the same time. It is impossible to do that while prioritizing your mental health. I have a 9 to 5. I work another part-time job on top of that, and I do this. I can't show up to everyone's streams. I feel like we as Twitch streamers have to find a distinction at some point between Twitch coworkers and friends.
I struggled with that. Bad.
Same. My friends are made through personal conversations. The moment I begin to track friendship through who's been in my chat is the moment that I've lost the plot and the point.
Yes. You ate that. What is a childhood memory that still makes you smile?
A childhood memory that still makes me smile would be my godfather. He passed away in 2018, but when I first came out, I was technically still in high school. Only he knew, and my friends around me knew, and he told me, whoever you love, I will still love you. And looking back on that, that's what I hold on to each day, like especially the days that I find it the hardest.
Yeah.
My godfather, my uncle, my dad's older brother is my shining light in darkness.
Oh, I'm sorry. What made you change your public persona from face cam to PNG?
It's a mix of a lot of things. I think, well, the major one, like, obviously, is my lighting is shit. We know Fluffy's lighting is terrible, girls. 2, when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my space and the internet on Twitch, I was trying to figure it out, and I didn't like the idea that me showing face was the way I was gonna grow. Like, the one thing I didn't want to do for me when I was trying to build my stream was I didn't want to make a community based around my looks. I didn't want to build a community based around my in-person persona of being a handsome chocolate dark man. Like, I didn't want to build that. That's not like I didn't want other gay men there just there because of what I look like. Because there is that parasocial thing that goes on that gets kind of weird, kind of gets a little icky and a little tricky. So that was reason number 2, is like I just didn't want to build a community based around my looks. Like, I wanted people to be there because they wanted to be there because of the other people and what we were doing, whether it's hanging out, watching movies. I wanted that to be the main focus of why people wanted to come.
Right.
And so then number 3, with the PNG cat and me wanting to transition into voice acting from being a dancer, it was the easiest way and made the most sense. It was like, okay, I can do this cat, create this character, bring the character to life, make it fun, make it entertaining, and it'll be something that is directly tied to me. Like, people know it's Fluffy when they see the cat. Like, this like, you know what you're gonna get when you see this white little cat on your screen. And so it was kind of a branding thing for me as well. Like, people know, like, you can call me as Fluffy, but Fluffyanka if you're nasty. Like people, like, it's starting to catch on for people.
If you're what? I've been wanting you to do it so bad just so I can respond. Like, you piss me off so much.
No, because but people get it. Like, it's like when I did Mask Collab and I did it. It was like Fluffyanka if you're what?
That was probably my top 3 favorite moments of Mask Collab. Was when me and Pro were like nasty.
And like, yeah, even in chat you saw people saying nasty, like, but you get, like, it's starting to click.
What is one thing that you think people misunderstand about you?
this is where I have to be honest and say that I am oblivious to other people's perceptions of me. It comes with the territory of like what's going on in here between the 3 different diagnoses. I at no point will know what you think about me unless you tell me very explicitly.
Yeah.
I have never once in my life been able to clock that someone was angry at me online. Like, never been able to do that. So it's very hard for me to pin down like one thing I don't think people understand about me. I think that people know that I'm smart, and people think that I'm calculated because of that, in terms of like where I spend my time, who I speak to, information I give out, any type of thing like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not calculated like that. If I like you, I like you, and I'm going to spend time with you. This isn't some game of Big Brother. This isn't some Survivor Cook Island where we've divided into 4 teams based on race. This is, if I would like to be your friend, I'm going to be your friend.
Period.